This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Starting on Sunday, my streams are rolling back by about an hour and 15 minutes each. Wow.
It's hilarious because I've been announcing these time shifts for about a week. And every day we get some negative Nancy people in the stream chat who spam the stream chat with,
But Phil, Europe just did a time zone change. And therefore, even if you roll this back, it doesn't matter. It won't affect anything. Yes, it will. No. Absolutely it will. Am I blind?
because yes, okay, maybe your time zone changed if you live in Europe. Okay, but the time of my streams is still changing. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't roll it back an hour, then it's going to be even later. So by rolling it back an hour, at least I'm adjusting it to the point where it's feasible again for you. So it will help. I don't understand how people don't understand that even though you change your clocks because of daylight savings, that me rolling it back would not help. It's just so weird to me that people don't understand this. So anyway, yes, let's see what happens. That's starting Sunday. So I'm going to keep pumping this into you guys every day. Sunday, the time is changing.
I used to be hyper focused on that shit. It was all about who's coming out, who's watching what, how many views, money, money, money. You know, some people are all about the views because they're idiots. My review of Sea of Thieves has over 27,000 views. Thank you, you fucking worthless humans, for the views. Views, views, views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
I've been noticing over the past couple of months, if you guys haven't noticed, all right, we on the channel here, all right, we've been doing a, subscriptions drive, all right, and, we've been trying to do our best to push subs on the channel here, all right. Naturally, where this channel is sitting at this point is between anywhere from I'd say about 415 to 420 at a low point, up until around 450 for a high point for subs. Now, it fluctuates. Sometimes we're above that, sometimes we're below that. But in general, that's the range, okay? That's a good range, especially for a channel that usually when I stream, I bring in around 400 to 500 viewers for an average game. That's a really good number to have as subscribers, and I'm very pleased with that, okay? But what I've been struggling to do is find a good number to use as my subscriptions goal for a month to motivate people to subscribe, all right? Because here's the problem, is that
I don't know what I'm doing. It's called greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
In that regard, it's something new that I've done. I haven't, as you guys know, I never really had sub goals. I never really based anything off subscriptions until this year. It's a different thing, an experiment that I'm trying because I'm trying to push growth on Twitch. I really don't care about growth on YouTube anymore, and I don't really care about growing my Patreon. What I care about is growth on Twitch. By making this channel more popular, by having more viewers, by having more followers, more subs, this is how I'm going to continue to be able to be successful in the future. Twitch is the future. Everything else is the past, all right? So that being said, it's been tough, because that first month, February, I tried to base my sub goals off of what I already had as subscribers, and that didn't work, because once all those gifted subs expired, those people didn't resub, and we went from like 560 down to like 450 subs. And I was like, well, shit. Well, we're at 450. I want to motivate people to sub again, so let's make 500 the goal.
So fucking greedy.
Well, what happened this month? What we've seen this month is that subscribers are fluctuating between, like I said, around 415 to 420 up to around 450. So since we fluctuated and maintained that, that's great. But we didn't get many new subs this month, and therefore didn't make really any headway towards 500. Okay. So what I'm going to tell you guys now is next month in April, I'm going to set up goals that are far more realistic, that will allow people to kind of be motivated to subscribe in increments rather than, oh, we need a giant chunk of people to sub to hit a goal. Instead, it's going to be incremental. Like maybe I'll do like 450 or maybe 465 as my first goal, 475, 480 as a second, 500 as the stretch.
Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
Okay? And I think if I do it like that, I think it's going to make a lot more sense for everyone. And I think that maintaining that is good. Because the thing is, if I can maintain those levels, all right, that constitutes a healthy Twitch channel. And, you know, it's good to help me, you know, pay my bills, quite frankly, and everything. It's a good one, all right?
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. It's not about the money. It's not. I'm not here to take a paycheck.
I want to keep that. Now, I'm going to be honest with all you guys, all right? I am. There's a nasty element, a negative element of people who are coming into the stream chat, and what they're doing is they are actively, constantly spamming the chat, the command subcount. The reason is they're using it for negative purposes. They literally look every single time a subscription goes down. Oh my god, did you see Phil's subscriptions went down? It's horrible. How's he ever going to get more subscriptions? And what's happening is it's derailing the chat. It's making people upset. And I agree. It's distracting. We shouldn't have people coming in here who aren't, by the way, a lot of them aren't even subs. So it's not even like they are supporting the channel at all. They're literally doing it for drama purposes. They want to come in at every possible moment that there's a lost sub, right? Or someone whose sub lapsed and they didn't immediately resub. They want to spin it as something negative. And I'm done with it. You know? They do. Here you go. Bionic just says they spam the sub count and then they screen cap it for stupid wikis and shit to talk like, oh, look, Phil's channel's failing. In reality, guys, it's not. Alright? In reality, it's not failing at all. The channel is getting more followers. We're getting more overall viewers. Things are going good. It's very healthy. I cannot complain at all. Everyone's been very supportive on Twitch, as I said. And I have no complaints. Alright? I really don't. You guys have been great. So in that regard, things are going swimmingly good. And I don't want anyone to get an impression based off of what idiots are doing, trying to, again, skew information negatively, to say that the channel's doing worse. It's not. It's actually doing good, alright?
You say everyone should wake up, but you seem to be the one stuck in a dream. Oh my god!
What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa!
This is the God's honest truth.
So, I've had enough of their bullshit, and one of two things is going to happen. Either, I'm just going to disable the subcount command.
What? Stop being a moron. Seriously, stop. I'm serious. Stop. I guess I'm not that smart.
Which I may just do, because at this point, I can tell you guys how many subs I have on the fly whenever you want. I certainly don't need to have it spammed in the stream chat constantly. And these people, I've noticed, I'm not even online, right? It'll be overnight, and then I'll look at the chat, and 47 different random accounts I've never seen before who don't chat are all spamming sub count in the stream chat, and every time the number goes down, they spam it even more. And it's like, fuck this, right? Or, we're going to enforce a new rule, alright, that maybe, you know, if you do sub count too much, it's going to be a timeout and a ban. Because much like any other command, if you just keep spamming another command in the stream chat constantly, it's the same thing. No one's going to just say, okay, I'm going to just keep spamming this command constantly and see what happens. You're going to get moderated for it.
That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land. Because the bottom line is, it's true. It's distracting. It derails things. Especially when, oh my god, look, Phil's subs went down by 2. It's the end of the world, and Phil's channel's falling apart. Stop being a drama queen.
And then everyone in the stream chat, some people who are innocent viewers, like, what? What's happening? Phil's channel is failing. What's happening? And next thing I know, I look at the chat. I'm in the middle of a game, you know, gameplay. I look down, and everyone's being all negative, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid. And I'm not gonna let some dumb, you know, kids come in here and try to do this shit. Because they know what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose.
Yes. All I can taste is the saltiness.
So like I said, it's going to be one or the other. Either I'm just going to get rid of the subcount command eventually. Or I'm going to make it so that, you know, there's going to be rules around it, alright? So we'll see. I'm kind of laying down the law today. I'm laying down the law. That's the deal. If you are going to come in here just to spam the subcount command, expect yourself to be moderated. Because it's one thing if you're a legit viewer, I just want to see what the subcount is, and you check it once. Okay, that's cool. And then maybe by the end of the stream, alright, did it go up or down this stream? You check it. Okay, that's cool. And it's another thing if you're one of these fucking drama queens who does it every 5 minutes, constantly spamming the chat, and then immediately tries to blow it up into something negative if there's a dip. I'm not going to put up with that shit. I'm going to be honest, I've been very reserved. Because I've seen a few people doing it the past couple days, and I wanted to ban them.
Why am I toxic?
But I was like, you know what? It wouldn't be fair if I did it without making an announcement first. That would be completely unfair. I don't want to be old Phil.
I went to a comic book store one day with my parents, and the Wolverine figure was there. And I turned to my mother and father, and I said, guys, listen. I want that action figure for my birthday. So, please, What I would ask you, I've never asked you to do this before. We know how rare that figure is. We know we've been to stores endlessly and we've never seen it in the flesh. It's finally here in front of our faces. Please buy the figure now. Hide it from me for whatever, for months until my birthday, and give it to me on my birthday. And so like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a row, they still didn't buy it, right? Week 4, we go back. It's gone. So my birthday came and passed, and guess what? My parents go, "We're very sorry, Philip, but we couldn't find the action figure." I said, "I told you to buy the figure. Why don't you listen to me?" Like, it was such a no-brainer. All they had to do was buy it then. They could have hidden it forever. I would have never bugged them for it till my birthday. I knew I was going to get it on my birthday. Because they didn't buy it, I didn't get it. I did eventually get it, but it was the second run. And, of course, now it's a year later. Do you really think that something I wanted a year ago is as valuable as, you know? But then I was already starting to move into other stuff. And, yes, I see someone asking in the chat. Yes, my parents did have the money to buy it. They were just fucking stupid.
He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children.
It's the guy watching his Twitch.
Is that really him? Is he the one that got caught, Matt?
Yes! Really? I got completely exposed.
Old Phil used to just, shoot off the cuff, shoot from the hip, immediately just do whatever, without even explaining what was going on, and then people would get upset, and I don't want to do that. I want to evolve, I want to become, more...
I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, totally gay.
Wise Phil, mature Phil about it, alright? So that's why I'm telling you guys in advance, alright? Just so you guys know. If we get people spamming or whatever, there's going to be moderation, and I'm right now I'm mulling over what is it exactly that I could do, alright? The thing is, sadly, it's not like Nightbot. With Nightbot, alright, I can actually program Nightbot so that the command, the commands that go through Nightbot, I believe I can make it so you can't spam them. But the subcount command is through a third-party application that then conjuncts with Nightbot. So I don't know if I could actually set it up that it would only work after a certain amount of time or whatever. I don't know. Listen, I certainly am not a master of Twitch chat bot usage. I know very little about it.
Obviously.
Alright, I'm just... The most minimal amount of knowledge possible is what I have. I'm here to play games and have fun with you guys, not to fucking sit here and worry about chat bots and shit. So... in that regard, I don't know what I could or couldn't do. I do know that my moderators here actually have access to the Nightbot commands as well. Some of them do, anyway. And that being said, I do believe that,
Stop being lazy.
in regards to everything going on here, that there's a way to do it, but I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see what happens. And we'll go from there, alright?
What I'm hoping is that you guys will come out on my birthday to support. Oh my God. It's terrible. Phil's always been a beggar. All right. Hopefully I'll be able to make headway and make a big dent in this tax situation on that day. I hope. Because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just being real with you guys. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Hint, hint. Sell the house.
Mr. Swaggins did a 25-bit cheer.
Some people are just sheep, and you can't help them. So, moron, thanks for the cheer.
I said maybe during pre-streams we should use sub-only mode would help to weed out trolling. Well, that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. I think what you're talking about in regards to earlier, I was talking about subcount spam, right? That's really not what I was talking about. What I'm talking about is not even just during pre-stream, but during the day. Sometimes I come back at night, I'm not even streaming. And I look, and during the break between streams, there were 3 guys who literally in a circle just spammed subcount like 45 times. Now, listen, I take a 2-hour break between my streams. I'm pretty sure there was no reason to spam the subcount command 45 fucking times during the break. Except if you're just hoping that there would be a minor drop-off so you could run to your fucking detractor area and report it. So that's what I mean. Rowdy Catnut cheered. So will you ever provide actual proof of your tax situation, or we just have to take your word for it?
You gotta listen to me and not listen to the people who spin what I say.
Rowdy Catnut, you may be really stupid, I'm sorry.
Insane amount of disgusting toxicity, toxic toilet juice.
I'm sorry if you take offense, but you gotta understand something. Number one, how do you think taxes work? Do you think you receive a actual bill, like a credit card in the mail, and it says, you owe this, please return this, this bill with your payment, and blah, blah. That's not how it works. At all. Alright? At all. What happens is, you get a letter from whoever you owe taxes to, and they say, we need to assess your business / whatever. Provide us with tons of personal information. All right? Obviously, I can't show you guys that information. That's all personal information about the business that people could use to hurt me. Okay? Then, based off of all the information they provide to you, all right, they say, you owe us taxes. So, you can either pay us taxes, or we're going to do an assessment, blah, blah, blah. So, what ended up happening was I contacted a tax attorney. The tax attorney did all the work, and via email said, you owe this amount. You know, give us your bank information, and we will pay it, you know, through us on your behalf, you know, as we file your taxes. Again, information I could not publicly show you guys. You know what I mean? It's not, people think, because again, these are kids. People ask these, Rowdy Catnut is probably a teenager who doesn't understand how life works.
That's like me, right? That's like me. Free!
And thinks that, like, I get a nice standard, like, bill in the mail, like you would get from Visa or MasterCard. You owe this amount of money, so please pay this. Here's your minimum payment. It's not how it works. At all. This all is stuff that happens through emails, through personal communiques. It's not, you know, a system where you think you're going to get this, you know, fucking bills. It doesn't work like that. At all. Alright? This is really stupid. This is very, very stupid.
My mouth is full of salt. Oh, you're getting salt. It's, even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
On top of that, I've been completely transparent with you guys and explained to you that the state of Washington has not completed their assessment of my back state taxes. All they told me was that at the latest it would be done in April, and then I would have to start paying. I've also disclosed to you guys that I've been waiting now for almost 3 weeks for my tax attorney to finish my taxes and to tell me what I owe federally. I've told you all this. Oh, by the way, if I told you guys what I owed in taxes exactly, you'd then have people who go nuts to do crazy calculations to figure out what I make on a yearly basis and try to say that I'm a liar and I'm this and that. It's none of anyone's fucking business. It was 100% solved. It's not. And the fact that you're actually trying to get my personal information just shows that you don't have good intentions at all. But that you're actually just trying to get inside of my personal shit. Alright? And it's not appreciated. It's not. It's like, people are idiots. Do you see me going on a Caribbean fucking vacation? Do you see me rolling up in a Ferrari? Do you think I'm putting money in an offshore fucking account? Seriously. The things that I've been saying about YouTube ad revenue plummeting and all that are common themes that everyone's been saying. Everyone agrees with me. I'm not pulling shit out of fucking thin air when I tell you about my financial troubles. It's all full disclosure. It always has been. No, I can't actually show you every detail of the situation because you know people would do malicious shit with it. But again, the reason that people like Rowdy Catnut are trying to get information is not because it's genuine interest. It's because this is a malicious idiot who wants to get my personal info so they could just harass me more. No, you're not going to get it. So, wake the fuck up.
Burn in hell, Burnell. And now I'm going to burn in hell for the rest of eternity because of it. You can't change who you are, I guess. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.